Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We need to organize my drawers. I know that I brought you guys along while I unpacked my makeup that I brought with me to Germany, and I have been here for a little over a month now. But when I go to get into the drawers to find my makeup in the morning, it is pure chaos. So I picked up some things, we're gonna organize them and see if I can kind of make my way through the makeup collection. But you guys, before we jump into it, if you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell for notifications, new videos. And if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. But if you want to see how I organize my makeup in the drawers of the desk that I have here in Germany, just keep watching. Okay, so I just got back from Munich. We were there over the weekend and I'm about to put my makeup away when I was like, okay, I need to organize this. 'Cause this chaos is, I can't. Trying to find things. I lost my contour the one day and it was in with my highlighter and blush and all the way in the back, whereas the contour's up in the front. And you'll see that in that drawer. But before I organize this, I do want to organize my brushes. So my brushes right now are in this container that I brought with me, but trying to find them is just absurd. No, I'm losing them. I did pick this up from Amazon. This is on the German site. I will see if I can link it for you guys, but I'm thinking all my brushes are gonna go in here. And I have, you know, my big brushes, which those would be good over on this end. Let's see what I can fit in. I also feel like this is the easiest thing to like organize right now, but then I'll probably put like my liners, eyeliner, liquid liner, and then maybe my brow pencils. All right, so these are all in ones. So I'm gonna put these off to the side for right now. And then I do have these two little tools. So these are gonna go probably in here for right now until I can figure out a more permanent solution. So I just have them in the little container. This drawer is chaos. I did pick these up from Amazon as well. So broken down, they're just long and short containers. So I got two of the packages and they have 2 long containers, 3 short containers, and if I need more, I'll order them. Here's the, but then they also came with the little rubber grippies to make them not like move around. In the drawer, I don't know that I'm gonna have that issue, so I'm not gonna put these on there right away. I'm thinking the longer ones I'm gonna keep for like my foundation and my bronzer, blush, and highlighters. I think the short ones, I don't know if they're all gonna fit in here, but I guess I could grab my liners. So these are liquid liners. Let me see if I can pull some of these out. It's a disaster in here. And I like to store my liners, my liquid liners, if it focuses, upside down, with the exception of like Danessa Myricks does not like to be stored upside down because it likes to leak. Ooh, I think I'm gonna put my little P. Louise base in here as well, kind of get it out of the way. All right, oh, as I find them, we'll set them off. Some of the other random things I have in here, which are necessities. But I think for this, maybe drugstore. Okay, so mascaras are gonna fit in there. This is high-end mascaras, drugstore. I will probably have overflow, that's for sure. And then probably like my little brow gels. Nice. Little tiny ones. Oh boy. This one is so good. I just purchased it. The Charlotte Tilbury Exaggerize. I'm running out of room in the high end. Of course I am. I might just overflow into my drugstore one. They just need to be stored. And then I might need one of my containers for my lip pencils. Okay, so these are not gonna fit. I'll figure something else out for these. I might just need a container for on the desk. I think I'm just gonna put them in the pencil or the brush container that I was using earlier because I need to figure out another storage solution for them. All right, wash curler, cuticle cutter. Everyone needs one of those, right? Spares. Okay, so now that I have a little bit more room and a little more organization. Oh, and then making sure that I'm not mixing up my waterline and pencils and my lip liners. Okay, all right, liner, brows, push-up liner. All right, and then I think my spare, like my loose glitters and stuff are just gonna be free in the drawer because there's not a lot of them. But we now have the mascaras kind of organized, more organized. And then the little brow stuff. And then I have all my lip liners in here along with some of my other tools. Maybe that's just what this is going to be. It's just going to be the catch-all until I either, do I need to buy something new? Probably not. But that's that for right now. And then I have all my little like trial size mascaras. These are great for little like weekend trips. So there's that for right now. Wow, that drawer feels so much more tame compared to what it was. It was like the Wild Wild West in here. Before I move on, this is what that drawer or desk organizer looks like now with my large brushes, my eyeshadow brushes, my liners, brow pencils, and then some of my like miscellaneous tools, and this will stay on the desk. It looks like chaos, but it's more controlled than it was. Okay, this is the drawer that I lost my Charlotte Tilbury contour wand in. It was literally all the way back here, and this is blush and highlighters, and then now everything's just kind of like shmeared together, including my setting powders. So the setting powders, I think, because I don't have a lot, I don't know that I need to put these in a container, and I don't think that they kind of fit. But why take up space when they pretty much stay where they need to go? Now, for, let's see, blushes. Oh, that one's not gonna go in there. Dang. And I don't know if this is... See, there's so many that I didn't even realize I had in here. All right, and then I also have my bronzers. I know these two are for sure not gonna fit in the container, which is fine. But I also don't know if I just need a small container like this. This one is the bronzer from LYS. This one's not gonna stand upright. I could lay it down. But then I also have like the buttermelt, and I don't think, oh, so it will stand up. Here's a free floating blush. These are highlighters. I don't have a lot of highlighters. That's not gonna fit in there. Sideways they fit. Ish. Why do I still have a bronzer in my hand? These aren't gonna stand upright. That's bronzer. This is highlighter. Oh shoot, dang it. So they can only fit so many. Yep, I knew I was gonna have this issue. So like these two are small enough that they can be in here like that. But, I for sure cannot close that drawer with those. Nope. Okay, can I close that? Yes, I can. So there's those. Still can't, nope, dang it. We'll figure this out. And then even with the bronzer, oh, the bronzer really have a container. So like this bronzer, definitely not fitting in there. Huda might fit in there. Yep, it will. Nope, too wide. Okay, some of these might go sideways. I would rather have them more contained and a couple of them floating around than all of them floating around and just melding into one another. Oh, here's more blush. This is not, oh, it might close, barely. Nope, it's fine. Tis fine, it's all fine. We'll figure it out. Oh, another setting powder, I forgot about that one. All right, so bronzer, highlighter. Now we've just got some of the stick ones that are kind of like free floating. Like this can't stay upright, it has to lay down. And even this is the highlighter from LYS. Now here's the blush. I don't think, yeah, they're not gonna close with the Patrick Ta in there. Fantastic. But I think that gives me, no, that can't stand upright. It does give me room to lay some of these down. There we are. So blushes are figured out for the most part. If we do that, we can kind of contain the rest because I know, so like this matte gold is bronzer, the shiny gold is the highlighter, the pink one is blush. So like those I know, and then like my contours, even the Patrick Ta, these can go on their side. And then I know the Ilia, the brown one is bronzer, and then this is highlighter. We also have Charlotte Tilbury and Douglas, and then we have the Makeup by Mario and Natasha Denona. It's still more organized than it was. Okay, this drawer is probably the most chaotic. We have foundations, concealer, and primers, and it's just a mess. So I have 3 of the longer drawer storage units that I'm gonna hopefully be able to stand my foundations up in, because most of these stand up right now. The downside is if they're standing up, I don't necessarily know like the shades they are, but it's fine, it's all fine. So like the stick foundations I can do upside down because then I can see their names, but the liquid ones, I don't want them to be stored upside down and then have a leak problem, which I've had in the past with them laying down. So like this one can't stand upright, but it'll be in there, and it's one less, or it's only one loose compared to like all of them. All right, and then I also know like Charlotte Tilbury is also not gonna be standing upright, but I can start getting more organization. And then of course like my smaller ones are going to be hopefully where I can actually see them. All right, let me see. I don't know if I need a big one for primers. Let's see, because like Laura Geller should be on my, it was on my table because it's almost gone. And then I was doing the same thing with my e.l.f. niacinamide because when it's standing up, it's pushing all the air out, and I can see exactly how much I have left. I might want to do that with this Yate Watermelon Burst. It's getting on its last leg, and this one's going to be great in the winter because I can already feel my skin drying out. Oh, look at that. Is that all of them in there? With the exception of my Tarte Timeless, and that's fine. It doesn't need to be in there. Oh, that's perfect. Maybe she can go in there. Fantastic. That is amazing. All right, now for concealer, and I don't know if I have enough of these that I need a long one. That's all I got left. So some of these I think, nope, they'll all stand up. That's fantastic. This one may not stand up. Oh, I have another primer. Ooh, interesting. All right, I took my Tarte Timeless out. I want that one to stand up right. Wait, I don't think I can push the drawer closed. Oh, I can. I love that. I love that this can stand upright because then I can see how much is left in the container. So this one's not going to stay upright, and this probably won't either, but at least they're all kind of organized. Are these all going to stay upright when I close the drawer? Perfect. Now I have the foundations to deal with. I think I have enough foundations that I need the second drawer. So like my shorter ones can go, or even like my drugstore. Let's do that. Do I want to do that? So drugstore. I don't think I have a lot of drugstore though, so that's not really fair. My MAC Studio Fix everywhere. Yeah, everywhere, all over face pin. This is good, but I really needed this in like the summer. I don't know that I'm going to need it in the winter, but we'll see. Oh, yes, I'm almost out of this. Well, almost. It's halfway done. Oh, shoot. And then the little tiny one I was trying to hide, I have. And then a couple of the newer ones. I don't know if I'm going to have room for all of these. Oh, yes, I do. And then the Age Perfect. Probably not going to get that one to stand up. I think it's short enough, but I don't think I have room in here for it. Nope, not really. All right, it can lay flat too. Wow, I think I did pretty good. Okay. And then I'll put my Tarte Timeless right there. I just keep dropping everything. That's awesome. Okay, so that's where we are with this organization. I am gonna have to pick up. You guys, it feels so much better to have the drawers organized. And when I go into them, I can, for the most part, find things that I'm looking for because they're at least in a general area. The highlighters are together, bronzer, contour, you name it, they're more organized. Especially the foundations. That's kind of satisfying just looking at them all standing up straight, and I know exactly where they are. I can see their tops and I know what they are by their tops. Now, the one thing that I completely forgot about showing you, and I'm looking at it right now, is how I organized my eyeshadow palettes. I did also forget about my lips, but I don't have a container for my lip products and I do still need to pick that up. So maybe in the future we'll discuss how I finally figured that one out. But for my eyeshadows, that was really simple. I will link anything that I can down below as far as organization. I know that I've had some organization videos in the past where I've linked my Amazon products. So if you're trying to get your stuff organized as well, I will link as much as I can. My Amazon page is on the US site. A lot of things that I purchased were from the German Amazon. So I will try and find the equivalent ones if you're looking for that organization type of stuff. All right, so for the eyeshadow palettes, these came in a 2-pack on Amazon and they are a lifesaver. So I have the other one set up that has my Lorraine and my Adept Cosmetics as well as my little tiny Charlotte Tilbury, and that one's probably going to get moved because I now have my Unearthly Gargoyle palette, which I just filmed with. That's what I have on my eyes. So if you want to see this makeup look, keep looking for the Unearthly Gargoyle palette video that will be out here shortly. Now for the eyeshadow palettes, this stack right here goes in there nice and organized. So I usually have my Natasha Denona's and my I Need a Nude, I Need a Warm. This one I have been reaching for the most. I've absolutely been loving it for this time of year. My Huda Beauties. Actually, I think this one was up here. And then my Natasha Denona Glam, and then my Dream palettes. So that's what those look like. And then my Lorraine Flutter, and then Flourish. So these just hang out on my desk, nice and organized, not taking up a lot of space. I know I'm going to run out of space with my eyeshadow palettes the way they are, and I'll probably have some things that are organized upwards, but this is only temporary. I'm only here for a couple more months, and then eventually it's all gonna have to get shipped home. So temporary storage, temporary organization. I'll probably take some of the organization type of stuff back with me, only because I really like how it fits in there. I have organization stuff in my room in Norfolk, and they have weird bump outs, so I lose some of the space when I'm organizing things, whereas I don't have that issue with these little receptacles. Let me know your thoughts. Are there any things that you guys have used for organization that you think I should pick up? If you have those links, let me know. I will go and check them out. But you guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell for notifications, new videos. If you like this video, make sure to hit a big thumbs up. Till my next video, you guys. Bye. I'll see you in the next one.